Cuddles the Comfort Doll was created to help people with their problems. Now he's the problem. Buttons the Bear lost a lucrative corporate sponsorship for reasons of moral turpitude. Bill the Ventriloquist Dummy has had 58 partners die in unlikely accidents. Rocko the Dog was a sidekick in a children's TV show until one day he snapped. Prison didn't help, and now in one last desperate stab at rehabilitation, they've been placed in a halfway house. A home for puppets who kill.
You made this for me?
Yes, Miss Wickham. This sculpture is a symbol of my love for you and my hopes for our future matrimonial union.
Our what?
To be followed by the union of our bodies. And may I say, I look forward to your loins producing a child for me.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Do you really think that you're in the same league as I am?
Well, let's just take it slowly and let it develop.
There isn't going to be any developing. Do you really think for a second that I'd be attracted to some grossly misshapen troll like yourself?
But you're just a postie.
Yeah, but I'm still better than you.
That was the most humiliating moment of my life.
Welcome to being a man. You know, facing the risk of being emasculated at any second. Keeps on your toes.
There, Cuddles. I know how you feel.
Do you? Oh, it's comforting to know you've been there too.
Me? I've scored every time I've tried. No, I meant to say, I know how it feels to beat out losers like you.
Cuddles, it's time someone was honest with you. Your art stinks. I mean, if you did something honest, you might stand a chance. Real art makes a statement, reveals some commonly held truth. Look what you gave her. It's a blob of clay that says nothing.
Really?
Women dig honesty.
You mean if I was honest, I'd be a real artist?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I've killed, but it's not my fault.
Classic denial. An important part of recovery is when you take ownership of your own actions.
My relationships are fine until they go to the bad place.
The bad place.
I start thinking about how they're going to the bad place, and pretty soon that's all I can think about. And when I wake up, someone's dead.
Okay, I've heard enough.
You mean to make a diagnosis?
No, I've just heard enough. You're totally fucked.
You look stressed, Dan. Care for a bowl of bran flakes?
Oh, thank you, Cuddles. Don't mind if I do. What's up with this?
Oh, I just think you don't get enough appreciation around here, and I've decided to make you king for a day.
That's very kind of you, Cuddles. Hope I didn't hurt your feelings with what I said about your art before.
Not at all. Thanks for teaching me about honesty. Now eat up. Bran is an excellent source of fiber, keeps you regular, helps you produce those wonderful soft stools.
Cuddles, you mind? What's so funny?
Nothing. I'm just happy to see you be king. That's all.
Oh. Will someone get the door, please?
Hello, Dan.
Ah! What are you doing in here, Cuddles? Do you mind?
I brought you fresh towels and luxurious hand soaps. After all, you are king for a day.
Well, thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to finish in private.
I think you'll also notice that the flushing mechanism isn't working.
I'm gonna have to fix that now.
Nonsense. I happen to have a little toolkit with me. Now, you skedaddle and let Cuddles take care of everything. King Dan.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, who took my blue mug?
Oh, I guess I did. It was the only clean one left.
You know I'm the only one who uses that mug.
Actually, I didn't know that. Your name isn't on it or anything, but no harm done, right?
I wouldn't be so sure. You know, Dan, you're starting to let things drift.
Drift?
To the place I don't like to think about. The bad place.
Hey, Cuddles. How's the art coming along? Make another happy face, maybe a little snowman?
No, I did a little better than that.
Okay, let's see. Dan's idea of art. Looks like you mounted a turd on a stand.
I did. I mounted one of your turds on a pedestal.
You what?
When you were going on about art the other day, I had this vision that you were full of shit. How's that for honesty, huh? Thanks to you, Dan, I've found my medium. I have become a turd sculptor.
I suppose you think that's funny.
You've opened up a whole new vista for me, Dan. Look at this other one I did with your poo. I call it The True Nature of Love. I'm going to give it to Miss Wickham. Get it? Like, love is shit. Not bad, huh?
You're sick.
Oh, wait till you see my next one. A lifelike sculpture of Sir John A. Macdonald done in feces. What a statement about Canada, huh?
Okay, that's it. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing these out. You obtained these turds under false pretenses. Imagine if someone else saw these vile things.
I finally created something honest, and this is what you do to me? You'll regret this, Dan. Don't think of this as a suicide note, because my artistic aspirations are already dead. In a few seconds, my brains will be splattered. Come to think of it, go ahead and think of this as a suicide note.
Hey, Dan, I heard the Cuddles made art out of your poo.
Yeah? So what?
King for a day, huh, Dan?
Very funny. I'm sure you're all in on the little joke. Let's just not talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, there's a letter here from Cuddles.
Oh, well, what's it say?
Dear Dan, you'll be sorry. Oh, he sounds upset.
Oh, he's just emotional. I'm sure he'll get over it soon.
Well, he also mailed his ear.
Or maybe not. No sign of Cuddles. I guess he's trying to scare me by staying out all night. What are his hat and scarf doing here?
Huh? Oh, didn't I tell you?
No.
Oh, I guess I forgot. Cops dropped that off in the middle of the night. They found it on a tall building.
What did the police say exactly?
Something about fearing the worst. Cuddles biting the big one. I don't remember exactly.
Cuddles is dead and you didn't tell me?
Dan, I got a lot on my mind. I can't think of every little detail.
Poor Cuddles. Well, that's left are the memories.
And the stain on the sidewalk.
I see you guys are handling the sensitivity thing okay.
The what?
I, for one, am gonna miss Cuddles. Dan?
No, at this time of grieving, I think it's important that we put aside our petty differences.
Of course it is. It's these moments that bring us together.
I know you and I had a bit of a run-in yesterday, Bill. I'd like to apologize for using your mug.
That's okay.
In fact, I cleaned your mug and put it back here in your favorite spot. See? Now you don't have to go to the bad place anymore.
Son of a bitch. My mug is chipped.
What?
You chipped it when you were cleaning it.
Oh, I'm sure that can be fixed.
You're going back to the bad place, Dan.
It's been called the artistic find of the decade, an anonymous piece of
Dan,
art.
check
has
this
taken the
out.
Art world by storm. I'm here with Jules Cashier, noted art collector. Jules?
Tanya. I was walking by a trash can, and there it was in front of me. This piece of exquisite genius. As you can see, it's a piece of human excrement, curiously labeled Dan's idea of art.
Hey, Dan, how about that? Your turd is on the news.
Piece of genius.
As you can see, it's very open-ended and evocative. That So much so that my hands literally trembled when I picked it up.
What are they talking about? It's a turd, for Christ's sake. You'd think they were talking about the Venus de Milo here.
And then I sold it for $5,000.
What? How much?
The search is on to find the artist who created this masterful masterpiece.
Well, if you want any more proof of the decline of Western civilization, there it is. What a pack of morons. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm calling the guy.
No, you're not.
Hey!
I'm not gonna have that turd back into my life.
Well, this could be a gold mine.
Promise me you're not gonna phone.
I promise.
Thank you for calling me, Rocko.
It's the least I could do.
Whoa. What's going on here? Rocko, what are these people doing here?
You must be Mr. Barlow. I'm Jules Cashier, noted art dealer.
And this is my associate, Mr. Dalton Trumbo, millionaire philanthropist and patron of the arts.
I shun all contact.
Now, where is this genius of yours called Cuddles?
He's dead.
Oh, you have my deepest condolences.
That means the price of his work just doubled.
Nothing will bring him back. All we have are the thousands we hope to get for his work to keep us company. What kind of cold comfort is that?
Well, thanks for dropping by. I know you can't stay.
Oh, my God, there they are. I've died and gone to heaven. Oh, what a bold statement.
Let me see.
Look, it's so rarefied and exquisite.
Obviously, it must have come from some really anal retentive ass.
The ass of a man with absolutely no dignity. The ass of a common man.
A man riddled with self-doubt and life incomplete. Notice how pinched and uncomfortable it looks.
Actually, it could have come from a very comfortable ass.
What do you know about art?
Or asses. I have an idea. I want to do a show of Cuddles' work. How many of his pieces do you have?
Just the 3.
100. Dan means that there's 300 of these. Cuddles was very prolific.
What?
We just found a new bunch of them. Right, Bill?
Huh? Yeah. We have a new batch we can show you very soon. Tomorrow.
It's a deal, boys! We'll have a show in 3 days. No. What is it now?
Cuddles is dead. It seems ghoulish to sell off his work to the highest bidder.
Fine. Then I guess I have no choice but to rip up this check for an advance of 50 grand.
On the other hand, it would ensure his legacy.
See you in 3 days.
Yes. Pleasure doing business with you, fellas. Scoot!
What do you think you're doing? Promising them 300 of those filthy things?
Come on, Dan. 3 days of concerted effort on your part, and we can all retire.
I'm not saying that your ass won't be sore, but hey, $1 million buys a lot of talcum powder.
I'm not churning a turd so you can become rich.
Well then, who are we gonna turn to produce 100 turds in 3 days, huh?
Oh, man. I just had the biggest lunch. Oh. What? Why is everybody looking at me? Oh, my God. That was the worst 3 days of my life. Producing turd after turd. Oh, a nightmare. You ruined me.
Well, I'll let you know if we need any more.
Hey, I'm not your turd whore, okay?
Yeah.
Will you guys quit yapping? We got an art show to go to. What are you reading?
It's a book of artist sayings. You can go to any art show and say these things and sound intelligent. Yeah, like, listen to this. Notice the hubris in this work, both affirming and yet denying its humanity.
Do you really think these people are such morons that you can dazzle them with a few quotes?
It'll work.
Yeah, that's right. You try that. Reveal your stupidity to the world. Just be ready to go in 5 minutes.
What are you doing?
If Dan thinks he's going to use my mug again, he's got another thing coming.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm putting a caustic substance on it. When he touches it, it'll rot his goddamn hand off. You go to the bad place, you pay the price.
Wow. You sure are intense. Have you ever thought about letting bygones be bygones?
Never thought of it, actually. No.
Well, you missed a spot.
Hmm?
The top there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'd like to thank Mr. Dan Barlow for making this art exhibit possible. Obviously, Mr. Barlow did not realize what kind of a genius he had living with him. Sort of like a gorilla holding a diamond in his hand. His brute mind can't comprehend what it is. He can't eat it, he can't fuck it, so he throws it away. Thank you. Now, please, everybody, just eat and drink and enjoy yourself, and above all, bye.
Hey, Dan. What a turnout, huh? Look at these people. Like sharks at a kiddie pool. Never underestimate the stupidity of the public.
Come on, guys. Let's mingle, do a sales job on this.
Yeah, right.
So, Rocco, what does this art say to you?
If you look closely, you'll notice the hubris in this work, both affirming and yet denying its humanity. What I tell you, Dan, these idiots are eating this shit up.
Notice the hubris in this work, both affirming and denying its humanity.
You don't fool me. You're the worst kind of poser. I'm an old man in a wheelchair, and I'm still more of a man than you'll ever be. I still get pussy whenever I want it.
Well, Dan, we did it. We're gonna sell out all this fake crap.
Yep, say hello to being a millionaire.
It's a success.
Yeah.
So why do I feel so hollow? Oh, Cuddles. Cuddles, if only you were back, I would give you my turds from now until the end of time.
Do you really mean that?
Cuddles, you're alive.
Yes, Dan, I'm alive. I've been hiding out in shame.
You're supposed to be dead. Yeah. Oh, I knew this was too good to be true.
Well, there's kind of an embarrassing story about that. I was on a tall building, about to jump. Goodbye, cruel world.
Stop! I beg you to reconsider.
Oh, what does it matter? What do I have to live for?
Well, maybe I can tell you.
We talked for a bit, and he convinced me of the importance of never giving up.
So never forget, for all the heartaches and troubles of life, it's still precious and worth every breath, even the bad days.
I will never forget the wisdom you imparted to me.
Whoa, this could have been nasty. It's a long way down.
Thanks for saving me, good buddy.
Oh, fuck you!
By sheer coincidence, he landed in a passing dump truck, and his mangled corpse was carried away. I was so ashamed of my actions that I banished myself from society, sleeping in parks, huddling under newspapers to keep warm. Well, that's where I found this. The great thing is, I'm alive. Isn't it a miracle?
Yeah, it's a miracle. Now piss off.
What?
We got $250,000 in sales on your art, and I don't want anything messing that up.
No. But finally, I'm famous and rich. I have something to live for.
Oh, you're gonna fuck this up for sure.
My God, you're alive.
Miss Wickham.
Oh, I saw your art and I finally saw into your soul.
You did?
Oh, I realize now what I should have known all along. I'm madly in love with you.
Oh, but I thought you hated me.
Oh, I fell in love with the wounded, tragic soul that created this beautiful sculpture. Oh, I'm so wrong about you. I want to carry your love child.
Wow, what a change of fortune for me.
What's going on here? Are you charlatan, fraud, mountebank?
Please, we can explain.
Yes, please do explain how it is that you make such a big show of being dead, and yet you show up here very much alive.
I was saved by an angel. It's a miracle.
Not for you, it isn't.
Huh?
In death, you were full of tragic mystique. An artist snuffed out in his prime. In life, you're nothing but a guy missing an ear.
No.
Your work is starting to look less and less like art and more like turds on a stand.
Oh, this can't be happening.
Oh, it is happening. You forgot that the art world is notoriously fickle.
But you said it was brilliant.
Oh, please, that's so 3 days ago. That's an eternity in the art world. Well, goodbye. And please, that's the bill for the white wine.
What?
No.
No, but this...
I'm not impressed.
But I've never heard this.
You mean I'm just holding a piece of shit?
No, it's a timeless treasure full of hubris and what the hell? It's crap.
Oh, well, Miss Wickham, who cares about art and lost financial opportunity? At least we have each other forever and ever.
Fuck off, you one-eared troll.
Miss Wickham!
Boy, that was ugly yesterday.
Say, Dan, I'm in such a good mood. I'm gonna let you use my mug.
Oh, thanks, Bill. First cup of the day.
Yeah.
Always the sweetest.
No. Not like that.
Like this?
No. How stupid can you be? Like this.
You dropped your mug.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. I just don't Jules Cashier, noted art.
Keep rolling, okay.
Dan, are you asleep? I'll take that as a yes.
Now that doesn't hurt, funnily enough.
Oh, here we go again.